hard.
Just ahead of a meeting with pharmaceutical company leaders at the White House, U.S. President Donald Trump seemed full of optimism when asked about the spread of the coronavirus.
We're talking about a vaccine, maybe a cure. It's possible, so we'll see about that. But we're talking about a vaccine, and they're moving along very quickly. I like the sound of a couple of months better.
Once in the meeting, experts tried to tamp down the president's expectations for a vaccine in just a few months. His rosy outlook follows a number of misstatements Trump has already made about the virus. Last week, he suggested a miracle would cause the illness to disappear. He later insisted cases of COVID-19 were declining and incorrectly identified the first patient to die in the U.S. as a woman in her 50s, when the deceased was in fact a man. At a rally, Trump also characterized criticism of his handling of the crisis as a Democratic hoax.
And this is their new hoax.
Amid fears of a worldwide recession, Trump has named Vice President Mike Pence as the point person to oversee the administration's response. He, too, is urging calm.
People need to understand that for the average American, the risk does remain low. We're ready.
But the epidemic continues to spread rapidly outside of China, and the virus is now present in at least 13 U.S. states. The death toll includes 4 residents of a nursing home near Seattle. The administration has announced travel restrictions to affected countries and has announced a $2.5 billion spending plan to fight the virus. Critics point to the dismantling of the Pandemic Preparedness Unit at the White House last year, along with millions of dollars of cuts to public health programs since Trump took office. Also, a faulty coronavirus test from the Centers for Disease Control has delayed testing for thousands of patients. The administration now says there are kits to test 75,000 people, with more on the way in the next 2 weeks.